My Stream Deck is not working properly. That's fun. I've got to fix that. It's been so long since I've streamed. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing gloriously today. Welcome, of course, back to this thing that I do very rarely, it seems. But hello. Hi there. Hope you're doing gloriously today. It is a fine day off that I'm having today, which is honestly really nice. But I'm here. I'm back. I'm I'm live. That's weird. How did that happen? I need to turn that down on my end. Like that's all I can hear is the music. Like it's just blocking out everything else, which is pretty awful. um, but I'm streaming. Look at this. Look at this. Look. I'm in a stream. Let me pause this because it's just taking up real estate on my computer. Um, there we go. There's my frames. My frames came back. Hello, everyone. Happy to have everyone back. Happy to see everyone. I hope everyone likes my new setup. I haven't streamed since I moved everything around either. I intended to. I just never did. It's a problem. Why am I streaming? I feel like it. And I feel like I have the energy to do so. And I feel like I have the mental fortitude to do so. And, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. How's it going, Chris? Mr. Divine? Hope everything's going well. It's nice to be back. It is. I do miss this. It's fun streaming. It's fun hanging out with people while playing games. It's fun playing a game and having people be able to help you in real time if you need the help for whatever reason, or just having people to chat with for a while. And I missed it, and I'm here now. If you've seen the title, you will know that I'm intending to play Final Fantasy X today, which is a game I have played on the stream previously. So when I played it the last time, I was playing it via Game Pass. And the reason I stopped streaming it is because it dropped off of Game Pass, so I no longer had access to it. Then my wonderful best friend in the world, Maddie Sperry, bought the game for me on Steam, which was really sweet. But I realized that since it was on Game Pass before, I couldn't use my old save file, so I was going to have to play through the entire game up to the point to where I had stopped, and I just didn't. Like sometimes you stop and go, oh god, now I've got to play through the entire game again. And while Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite games of all time, easily top 10, pun intended, I didn't want to do that, and that's on me. That is entirely on me, and I take full responsibility for that bout of laziness. With that being said, I still haven't done that. We are starting over from the beginning, so we will consider the first couple of videos that are still on my YouTube channel, on my VOD channel, to be a fluke, and we are going to pick back up. Full disclosure, I've played this game before. I have beaten this game before. I have beaten this game multiple times, but I have never beaten the international version of this game. Which is funny, because not only do I own it on Steam, I own it on disc somewhere. I don't know if it's in here. Oh, nope, that's 15. There it is. So I have the PlayStation 3 HD remaster, hilariously, behind me, and I just never did beat that because, like I said, I've beaten this game multiple times. I own this game still on disc on PlayStation 2. Like I've played it so many times and I love it, but I want to get through the international version. I want to see all the new stuff that comes with the international version that I haven't experienced. I want to play the game with the with the newer version of the Sphere Grid, where everything's kind of unlocked to some degree. And I kind of want to treat myself because I love this game. I can quote half of the dialogue. Like, there are quotes I still say from this game all the time where, like, everybody I know stops and goes, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'll just, like, something will not work or I'm being silly and I'll just go, impossible, impossible. And everyone's like, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, it's just me being me. You know, you get used to it. But that's okay. What I am going to do is I am going to close this. I'm going to stop the background lo-fi music that I had playing. I hope everybody likes my setup behind me. It's a little different and a little bit of the same. I've got, of course, like my D&D stuff and whatnot over here, plus what few little tidbits I have. I did, however, decide to move my game shelf in here. This is not all of my games that I have physical copies of, but a lot of them. There are still some that are in the other room that just don't really fit on this shelf. I need a new shelf. Something a little bit bigger, perhaps. Not too much bigger, just a little bit. Like I still want it to fit over here. I don't need like a full-size bookshelf just for my games. But it's nice, and I know you can't really see them, but like I've got my PS4, PS3, I've got Wii, and N64 games down here. I've got Super Nintendo and regular NES games. I've got Xbox 360, regular Xbox, PlayStation 1, 2 down toward the bottom. Up at the top is just a stack of old PC games that I can't play because I don't have a disk drive on my computer. So if I wanted to play them, I would have to find other versions of them. Which I might do eventually with some of them, just for my purposes, not necessarily streaming them. Though I do have some interesting things back there. At least I think so. Stuff that I played a lot of when I was a lot younger, back when we had just a family computer. Um, but yeah, I think we should probably get started and see how it goes. Where is the button? There it is. Can everyone hear the music? Probably. Bloomster, hello, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the things that I do very rarely. My Stream Deck is just not functioning for some reason, so I have to do everything manually. So, here we go. I'm here. It is here. This is fun. I'll have to make some window adjustments and stuff once we get started. But like I said, I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy X again. Ooh, one of my favorite games ever. Yes, agreed. What? I must have. Okay, okay. 2022. That makes sense. So it looks like I did start, because as I was saying before, I have played this game on stream before, but I only got so far in before I lost the Game Pass version. It looks like I did start up the game again to try to get back to that point. I got a few hours in. I'm just going to start over because I want to. It's a treat to myself, and for anybody who has played this game, it's a treat to everybody who loves great stories and just great games. Like this game is phenomenal. There's a reason it was one of the highest selling games on the PlayStation 2. Like it's awesome. But let's get started. We're going to do the Expert Sphere Grid, which I'm not used to. You cannot switch sphere grids in game. Yeah, sure. So we have the option of doing the arranged soundtrack, which is the updated version. And then there's the original. I am so used to the arranged soundtrack is gorgeous. I've listened to the entire thing, and it's amazing. But that original soundtrack just hits just right, and I think that's what we're going to go with. No, I know you can change it in game. It's cutscene time. I will try not to talk during cutscenes too much, just because I want, you know, everything to try the arranged. Yeah, like I said, I've heard the arranged. It's really good. But this original soundtrack, like when I will play, like if I'm not in the best of moods, like if I'm having like trouble mentally, I will put on a Final Fantasy soundtrack. I'll just play a bunch of Final Fantasy music, and it gets my brain, it calms my brain down. It's not perfect, doesn't work all the time, but it helps. And I always go back to the original. These cutscenes are too good. Just like Final Fantasy VII, yeah. I will say with Final Fantasy VII, I prefer the original because that's what I'm used to. But the version of the soundtrack that I will a lot of times go back to also is the one specifically from the movie Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Because I feel like that soundtrack was exceptionally good, and they added some tracks on there that are just chef's kiss. But like I said, I'm going to try not to talk during cutscenes too much. If there's talking, there's no talking here, so I'm not particularly worried about it. For anyone who has never seen the HD remaster, one of the problems that it did smooth out some of the faces, make everything look a little better for the most part. But because of that, it got rid of some of the facial expressions that they managed on the PlayStation 2.
This may be our last chance.
I don't remember. Did Nobuo Uematsu work on this soundtrack by himself, or was this when he started, like, when it became like a collaboration thing? I genuinely don't remember. Could look it up, but nah. Also, I will be moving my camera once the game fully gets started up. Once like we get into combat, that way I'm not blocking anything. But for now, it's just going to sit in the bottom corner, and that's just how it's going to go. I will say, some of these things at the beginning were kind of, like they had like the weird glowy spinny things, which I know they're probably supposed to be either advertisements or like news trackers or something. Creepy ghost person. I wish they could have been a little more obvious what those were actually supposed to be. Also, let me get this out of the way now. I know it's pronounced Tidus. I don't care. Cool. Awesome. Congratulations, Tidus. I'm going to call him Titus because it really should be Titus. It just sounds better. You could say the argument about that is a bit tedious. Drumroll. Dudooch. I need a... Anyway, I'm done. Oh, look at those backgrounds. What is those... What are those weird water things? So I know Zanarkand was supposed to be like a technological marvel, and they have like... I'm assuming they have like electricity, and like during some of the cutscenes later, like one of the things where you see Zanarkand in the past, you hear like intercoms going and stuff. And some of the buildings look a little more realistic in terms of like how modern they are. And I love how they're just like streetlights out in the like in the open water. What? Why? Anyway, like part of me almost wants a prequel. I know there's a sequel to this game, and that sequel is trash. Sorry, not sorry. Except for the combat. The combat's fun. And if I do eventually finish this game on here, I will probably dip my toe back into Final Fantasy X too, despite how much I despise it. You know what Final Fantasy X-2 feels like to me? Final Fantasy X-2 feels like perpetually playing the Little Mermaid stage from Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, it just feels like a cheap knockoff that is not even remotely worth it. But anyway, let's oh, I feel like I could probably... How's the music coming through? Still good? Do I need to turn it up a little bit? I can probably turn it up to there. I'm still louder than it is. Don't know how loud it's going to get later, so... let's move this down here, I think. Much better. I can see all my audio settings at the same time now. Thank you very much. Where did my webcam go? Ah, that's why I don't move it down there. That makes sense. There we go. I'm back. Alright. Let's play the game. Do I talk to which fans do I talk to first? Let's talk to the kids.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
I'm tempted to change the I to a Y out of spite. Nah, I'm gonna leave it as is.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Take it easy.
Teach us how to blitz. I've not played this game multiple times at all.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Listen to that Final Fantasy main theme.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you.
That means
okay?
you're a loser.
What's
Lurking. Thanks for the lurk, Blue.
Ace block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
I love that the one with the hat on was like bouncing along to the music there. It was fun.
Well,
3,
gotta go.
2,
Cheer for me.
1. Teach us how to blitz. I got the numbers
Teach us
backwards.
how to blitz.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe
You can't
tonight,
after.
Well,
You can't tonight.
Yeah, close enough.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Turn up my own audio.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South.
The Duggles.
I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's number one player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today?
On a roller coaster, like.
Will we see his father's legendary
Huh.
shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
So, I keep stopping because I most of the time, like, I remember when I first played this, I really didn't stop and talk to everybody, and it's fun to go back and see the things that are kind of foreshadowed, like multiple NPCs being like, something's wrong, what's going on, something's wrong, I start to feel sick, I feel cold, which is interesting. Something I also didn't realize, and I'll point it out when we get there, is that building with Jack's face, that one up there. So there's a point here in just a little bit we're about to get to where there's an explosion that happens, and then like this weird perspective happens, and I didn't realize when I was younger that that was actually the building falling. It was just a weird perspective. I will say there's a couple of parts in this game where they do something weird with like a perspective change, and it might have been like a hardware limitation at the time, so they couldn't actually show the building falling over, so they did a weird perspective and you just kind of had to put the pieces together, and I never caught that when I was younger, because I first played this back when it first came out when I was in middle school, and it's interesting picking up on those things now. I also saw a theory that somebody had talked about with this game, about why Tidus is the only person in the party that you can name. He's the only person that doesn't have a spoken line of dialogue that says his name. And, of course, the main thing is, and this might just be a fan theory, to be fair, but the main thing is, of course, like the developers probably wanted him to be like a shoo-in for like the player, so you could name him as yourself if you wanted. That way it's kind of your character, but he's a voice acted character. I kind of hate games that do that when the main character is supposed to be like a shoo-in for you, but they're voice acted, so it's like, well, they have a voice already, so they already feel like their own person, which like isn't a bad thing, but like at that point, why even bother with me naming them? Why not just put the name in? Like, two examples that I think do it reasonably well, all things considered, though at the same time I'm just like, why did you bother allowing us to name them, is Dragon Age 2 and Mass Effect. So Mass Effect, you can name Commander Shepard, you can give them a first name, whatever you want, but then everybody still calls them Shepard. And yeah, you can make a lot of choices that kind of make the character feel like your own in those games, but everybody still recognizes them as a specific person. And I guess the idea is that you are playing as that person and fully choosing their choices, but why even allow us to name them at all? And then you have Dragon Age Inquisition, where you can fully name the character. But even then, there are lines of dialogue, specifically with, who is it, Josephine, the diplomat? I think that was her name. Where she talks about your character by their family name. Because your character does have does exist in that universe, so they did have like a family name, specifically if you're playing a human. So I don't know. It's just a weird. It's a weird thing that just kind of stands out in my brain. Whereas you look at like Dragon Age 1, your main character does not have any spoken dialogue whatsoever. Excuse me. Which honestly makes it a much better game than the other ones, because it's all like written dialogue choices that have like you'll have like 10 different options sometimes for one conversation choice, and they'll range from sensible to snarky to evil to downright just ridiculous. And I prefer games like that where you have like more of a like so many more like different options. Baldur's Gate 3 is great for that. Anyway, oh, the fan theory. I didn't actually even say what it is. So the fan theory is, and I'm just leaving it here because this music is phenomenal. the fan theory is that the reason, and this is full spoilers for anybody who hasn't played this game, if you don't want to hear this part, like mute the stream or pause the stream for like 5 minutes just to be on the safe side, because I don't know how long I'll talk about this. The fan theory is that because Titus is not real, because he has been summoned into existence by the faith, that's why you can name him. Because the only other things in the game that you can name are the summons themselves. Shiva doesn't have to be Shiva. Shiva can, like, you can name Shiva to whatever you want. And I think that's a really interesting theory, and I don't know if that was intentional by the developers or that's just a fun fan theory. But I find that really interesting. Also, that this beginning cutscene is a masterclass in foreshadowing. But anyway, let's continue. Bitch has been sitting here rambling for I don't know how long now.
Make way, make way!
Oh my god.
Coming through, sorry.
Some of them move, like the character, like the
Hey,
NPCs down to the
I'm gonna
bottom
be
left and
late.
right are very interesting to me.
Hey, let go of me!
Like it looks like I'm playing an old like fast food tycoon game. All right, time for me to shut the hell up and enjoy. My man. There's a little chocobo in the loading. Oh, you couldn't see it because of my camera. That makes me sad. When there was a white screen, there was a little like chocobo, little baby chocobo running. Oh, that was cute. I have to move my screen, aren't I? We're not in combat. We're about to be. I'll move it once combat starts, and we'll get there. I will say the HD remaster of this game does look pretty good, especially compared to the original. Like I kind of want to go online and look for like a side-by-side comparison. Orin!
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
It is a bit of a weird start, to be fair. More cutscenes, gamer! Hi! It has been a long time. How are you? I hope you're doing gloriously. Where have I been?
Huh?
It begins.
Don't cry.
What?
Don't cry.
Oh, I can move again. I've been in a bit of a fugue state of remorse. But I'm managing. I'm well. Been working hard playing a new game recently. Oh. And what new game would this be, gamer?
Hey,
I did
not this way.
try to hop into one or two of your streams actually, but it's usually like every time you started streaming, it's always been while I've been at work. So I can only hop in for like a couple of minutes, and then I'm like, gotta go back to doing things. Oh, these cutscenes are gorgeous. We called it Sin.
Called it sin.
Sin?
Railroader. I think I've seen somebody play that. I could be wrong. It has been a hot minute. More cutscenes. Sin so powerful, its dandruff is deadly. Oh. I'll have to go check it out later. Railroader does sound familiar.
Take it.
Take it. Oh no, swords are heavy.
A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
What if he didn't? What if he didn't know how to use it? What if he was really too weak to use it? That'd be hilarious. May or may not have put a crap ton of mods into the game. But that's valid. Okay, so I need to move my camera. Where is the best spot for my camera? That's the wrong webcam. This one. Maybe in the top corner? I can make myself smaller, I guess. How's that? Is that okay? Should I make it bigger? Should I put it somewhere else? Because this is what combat's going to look like. And all the text at the top is like help. Like it basically tells me, hey, this is what these things are and what these things do and stuff like that. Let me know what everybody thinks. But for now, let's kill things. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Looks good. Awesome.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the
Hope
ones
my
that
camera.
matter and
Hope
run.
that my camera isn't too small. That would be unfortunate. Owie. All right, where is the sea? There it is. Boop. This game does take it a bit easy on you starting out. Sin Spawn. This is a boss that I don't think can kill you. Amazing news from both of you. You got yourself a creator code. You have a partnership now. Yay! I'm very happy for you. I think I'm still just an affiliate.
Get out of my town!
Some can't
Probably.
wait to die.
Yes. I'm happy for you, gamer. That's a big achievement. It really is. Yeah. Let's do... Oh god, I haven't done this in a while. Bear with me. Oh no! I fucked it up! I'm playing on an Xbox controller. So A and B are swapped from what I'm like. I played this originally on a PlayStation controller. The A button should be the enter button for me because that's what I'm used to. I really need to change that. It has been a minute. Anyway, attack. Demi Moore. At least Spiral Cut is in theory a little bit easier. There's literally no reason not to just attack in this fight. All it uses is Demi, which does, I think, a quarter of your health and damage. And not total health, current health. Nice crit, Oren. I appreciate you. Couldn't believe it when you got the email. I believe it. Oh, I'm watching. Just can't hear anything right now, but you're here watching. I appreciate that you spelled here the second time, as in you hear watching. And of course you can't hear me, so yeah, it's all fine. All right, easy fight. Yeah, I would have been too. If I would ever keep up my streaming, like just keep streaming, I probably could get to that point. It's just forcing myself. Okay. Can I go to the menu? No, I thought it would let me open the menu here. I guess not. Oh well, it's not important. It's not like I can do much with it anyway.
What are you laughing at, old man?
What you laughing
Alright,
at, old
let's get
man?
out of here.
We're expected.
Huh?
Huh?
Give me a break, man.
Killer dandruff. Amazing. Oh, your streamers makes you smile. You're my friend, and I wish you the best of luck always. That's really nice, gamer. You're my friend too. That was really nice. Thank you. It means a lot. I miss streaming. Bit of a waste of a crit. Yay, I've been hugged. Gotta kill the one with flashing wings first. Owie. 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 Still can't attack the thing, huh? Oh well, you're the one I'm gonna attack. Titus, stop wasting all your crits. The wings start to flicker.
This could be bad.
This could be bad.
That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
So this is what I was talking about earlier. But when that thing falls, it explodes, and then there's this weird perspective bit. I never realized when I was younger the weird perspective was because the building was collapsing. And you'll see what I mean once it falls. I never realized that when I was younger until I was watching somebody play this a while back while I was doing other stuff. And I looked at it and went, oh, so that's what's going on. That makes more sense. Okay, you attack that. And I will have Titus, who can still kill these in one hit, attack the one with flickering wings. Okay, attack that anyway. Hell yes. If you attack the one with flickering wings, it can't do its stronger attack against you. Honestly, I probably could have attacked it with Titus and finished the fight, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. Owie. Oren, if you don't mind, please knock it down. Or not, that's... you do it. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. This falls. It blows up. And then there's this weird perspective. And when I was younger, I was like, is, like, the platform they're on, like, rising up? I didn't know what was going on. But it's literally just the building falling over, because you can see, like, the windows on the side of the building. Or lights, or whatever they are. I'm assuming windows. You're sure? Going up to the butthole in the sky.
You are sure?
This is it. This is your story.
This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Something this game does a lot of, it cuts to white, which is not pleasant on the eyes. At all.
Hey,
Hey.
hey!
Hello. Who voices Jecht?
My old man?
I feel like the one Beatles song, the what is it? The Wonderful Mr. K or whatever it is. Oh, gotta press this button to go down. Hey, Jecht. How's it going?
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
Anybody else
I
blind?
think I had a dream.
Look at the little chocobo in the bottom right.
Of being alone.
Oh, it went away.
I wanted someone, anyone, beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there?
Me. Birdie.
Oren!
Weird that they put the bird there.
Hey!
I kind of want to see the bird in the original version too, and I'm wondering if it was there for like a technical prowess reason, or if it was just to see it fly off like that toward the temple. I don't know. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I'd really love to look up about this game. I think I need to go over here first because there's some goodies to find in the area. I'm underwater. Listen to that track though. Ooh, I might have to steal this for my D&D game actually. Ooh, that's right, I forgot you could hold the button just to walk. Alright, then there's this. Something is written here. Adramit frana plunduk neckard. Yeah. In Miss Haida dra pimgart hacked. Perum makalania parat dra winder bemin we sekerd? I don't know. Mulgahud udra mavd pid udra neckard. They're awfully neckered here.
What do we have here?
Nope, can't read it. So, interesting fact. When I was younger, on one of my first playthroughs of this game, I missed a lot of the Albed language things. But, so I used the ones that I had found, and I just sat down with a piece of paper and decoded the language by hand. That way, when I was playing it at the time, I could understand what each of the things said, but I would have to, like, write it down and then, like, just use the decoder that I created on this piece of paper to figure out what it said. Oh, the links we go to sometimes. Alright, first treasure chest. 200 gil. I can open the menu now. Ooh, I will be hitting the sort button quite a lot. You have no abilities. Overdrive. Spiral cut. Set mode. Stoic. Charges when character takes damage. Status. So once the sphere grid opens up to us, I will probably want to take a little bit of time just kind of looking over to see what paths I want to take everybody down. I will say I might mostly take them down the paths they went down in the original American release, simply because those work really well for the characters. I really like how those work out, but I might change my mind. I don't know. I might just do something entirely different. I might turn Titus into the healer and Yuna into Oren. You know what? I have this old save file, which will unlock only a couple. Why not? So what did I unlock, I wonder? All I got was the letter A. Oh, that's phenomenal. I actually had a physical copy of the strategy guide to this game that a friend of mine gave me, but he had taken very bad care of it and the spine was basically destroyed, so I pulled out all the pages and I put them into a folder, and I might still have those around here somewhere. Oh, I need to go check some of the closets to see if I can find it. That would be fun. I know it won't matter for the international version, but it's whatever. Just jive into that music. Alright, now that I've used this for the letter A, let me save over it. I am kind of curious. So you can change to the arranged version of the music here. Oh, this is creepier. Why is this creepier? You know what? For shits and giggles, let's go to the arranged version. Oh, that's doing something to my brain. Alright, let's try the arranged version, see how it goes. What does the Hymn of the Faith sound like in the arranged soundtrack? That's an interesting thought. Cutscene! Small cutscene. Ooh. The stretch across the headphones? This is why I play games with headphones on. I can see the chest and the thing up there. That's cool. Slow swim. Good. Oh, listen to the guitar in the background. I'm sorry, I'm really enjoying... That's how I do that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Arrange sounds good. I think I prefer the original. This has almost like a pulled back quality to the sound. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Let's kill things. Owie. Owie. Hell yeah. Here comes Big Mama. Ooh. Oh, constant white screens on this game, I swear. Kill it. Kill it dead. Ow. It's amusing to me that the boss only does half your health and damage. Excuse me. My face! Tiny Chocobo popped up for just a second. Oh, there he went. I was out of the furnace and into the freezer.
I had made it out of the frying pan
Close
and
enough.
into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
This game... I will say this game is also really good, I feel, about when to not play music and just have the ambiance set in. That's all you can hear right now are like the water droplets. I don't know how well the stream can hear it, but like it's just drips of water all around. It kind of reminds me of playing like a Resident Evil game, actually. Like particularly like Resident Evil 2 when you go down into the sewers. The footsteps sound kind of weird. Posture check. Hydrate. Oh, I need the stretch. Out of everything, I think I need the stretch. Oh, I've been having way too many back issues. God. Oh, thank you. Don't mind my incredibly white underarms. Probably don't pop up too well with my light. Thank you, gamer. I needed that. Alright. So, I will say, I was just talking about how well, like, the audio sounds. The sound of his footsteps are awful. It's like they cut off. They don't echo at all. They just kind of... I hate it. It doesn't sound good on headset. What? Why can't I get through the door? Okay.
Cold. Need fire.
So, question, and I've thought this before. Why is there a waterfall in this room? This temple is not half underwater. It rises well above the water, as we saw in a previous scene. Yes, it's raining outside, but why? Like, it's not raining hard enough for there to be a torrential waterfall into this building. Needless nitpick. The remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, you could start another fire here. You know what I will do? Can I... Ooh. I like the sound. Does it not let you... Oh, I have to hit escape. Special features? Speed up the game. Nah. Characters will be supercharged. Nah. Enemy counter override. Nah. I could... Nah, it's not worth it. Characters will fight using AI? That's boring. Hide the user interface. Okay, that's interesting. Change parameters. Oh, that's just cheating. What fun is that? I want to change my key bindings, my controller bindings, because I was originally a PlayStation player. Alright, let's try this again. Also, I need to do a thing. Gotta get this back over here, because otherwise it's annoying. How's that? Oh my god, yes. Yes. I'm using the appropriate button. Those are 2 waterlogged. Ooh, save point. Thank you for the save point. Pardon me. I think I came in this door. Could be wrong. That's the door that explodes later, maybe? I don't know. Look at the tiny chocobo in the corner. I love it. It's so cute. Do 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 do. Alrighty then. Up this way. Hello, bouquet. A withered bouquet. I've not played this game before at all. I'm totally not quoting half of the cutscene lines. The footstep audio, it does not work. It doesn't echo properly. Like, it's like when they were doing the sound mixing for the footsteps, they didn't want the sound of the footsteps to overlap. That's what it kind of sounds like. So when one footstep hits, it kind of starts to echo, but when the second footstep hits, the first one immediately cuts out, which makes it very noticeable. Does it happen when you walk? So just walking sounds okay. It only happens when you run. Interesting. I will say the arranged version of this music and the regular version, the original version, are fairly similar. The arranged version is just a little bit more full. There's like a little, on the map, there's like a little sliver up here. Interesting. Do, do, do. I went up there. Okay, so I need to go this way next, I think. Yes. Hi. Give me that flint. I am curious, because I know what this temple is, and I know what's in this area. Who built this temple? Because there is a specific person who came to this temple and left something here that was very important. That's okay. I'll just continue. Examine. Let's light a fire. Boom. I'm being watched.
I need food.
Kind of wondering what all the writing on the floor is.
What do you want?
It was a bad call.
Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
You cried.
Me?
You cried.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Ew. See his little tongue twitches? Like, it had like a forked tongue and it was like twitching? I hated that. What's up, Scissorbug Man?
Give me a break!
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to break you. Ooh. The arranged piece for this music is interesting. There's oh, it's mostly the same as the original now. At least it feels mostly the same. Except whoever's getting way too excited with the cymbals. Defend! Oh, that's right, defending makes... Attack again! Ah. Oh, Japan, fantasizing about 16-year-olds. Alright, mystery person who I totally don't know the name of.
Cool.
Using grenades. Heal myself. Use the other grenade. Owie. Grenade! Granada! Oh, couldn't steal anything. I wonder if it just doesn't have anything else to steal. Probably. A little sad that she got the final kill, but that's fine. Okay. I got an ability sphere. But my shoulder itches.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa Tekiaka! Wak Edeku! Gamed?
Fed!
Wait.
Trinidad Lisa!
Dralmia Drakisha Tain.
Ich bin Petit. Verpuneket verdrick.
Kuno. Or, sorry, is what it translates to. I may have played this game too much. So, why does the guy there stand with his arms kind of like this, like he's holding a gun, but he doesn't have a gun in his hand? Did they just forget to animate it into the scene? Animate it, place it, whatever. I wonder if I could find his earrings. They're not very interesting earrings, but it'd be fun to have them.
Hey, that hurts.
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
This voice acting is kind of hilarious here.
Heinous!
I said I don't understand.
Akumala!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
You
All right,
smell
I'll
me?
work.
Okay. So that Albed thing is missing because I already have it. Saving the game. I'm gonna have so many save files. Still can't use the sphere grid. No idea what he said. Oh, I'll take the 3 potions.
Sujait! Kadufun et setedamo! Sujait!
What's up, mystery person?
Oh, almost forgot.
I almost forgot to teach you how to use the sphere grid. That thing that you totally know how to... Oh, it's going to make me go through it, isn't it? I can't skip it. No. Alright. Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yep. 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 Hearing the wave of that is just very satisfying. So I did see a thing with Nobuo Uematsu talking when they needed a piece of music from him, like really quickly. And so he came up with just the was it arpeggio or the just that in like a few minutes, and then put like a little bit of background to it and gave it to them, and that became one of the most iconic songs in gaming. Is just the Final Fantasy theme. I know how this works. Come on. Yep. I've heard a lot of people complain about the sphere grid, interestingly. And I'm wondering if one of the main complaints about it, because in this game, like in previous Final Fantasies and in a lot of later ones, you level up. In this game, you don't really level up. You just get more sphere levels. And then you get your stats from the sphere grid itself. And I'm wondering if one of the biggest complaints is because of, in the American release, you didn't have the expert sphere grid. With the expert sphere grid, I think you can go almost anywhere on the sphere grid at any time, with some exceptions. Whereas, oh, my tummy grumbled, I'm hungry. Whereas in the American release, your party was very much restricted. So let me, how do I zoom out? That ain't it. Select. Okay, so starting out here, that is Jinx. So yeah, so In the American release, there was a like a level 1 key sphere right here. So you could not go backwards into this area. Which extractability would be really nice, actually. I'm not going to do that. So I am going to try to stick with their original paths for the most part, though I might make some adjustments depending on how it goes about, just because like I like the original archetypes that each of the characters fill. It fits really well with their characters, and it's very interesting and dynamic in terms of the combat. Whereas with the expert version, you can see I can immediately wander down here. This is where Kamari starts at, which is, I think, the very center of the map. Oh yeah, this thing is freaking massive. I know some people have played the game enough to where they have maxed out every character on the sphere grid, and that's an undertaking I will probably never pursue, because that's a lot. I think this view is a little bit better. Crap baskets. But anyway, I'm going to go here, get cheer, and I don't have a power sphere. Huh. That's okay. There is extract power here. What is over this way? It looks like mostly a dead end. What's this? Power break. This is Oren's side. Oh, I could take him down Oren's side and make him a fucking powerhouse. That's tempting. Oh, that's tempting. I could take him down Waka's side and make it where his accuracy is a crap ton better. That's also tempting, to be fair. His accuracy, like, it would make it a lot easier to fight some of the flying enemies with Tidus. There's too much to do. There's too much. Is there anything I can do with Riku at the moment? No. So where? Spoilers. Her name is Riku. Right. So yeah, this is Yuna stuff over here. So I could make her into a healer, which isn't a terrible idea. Maybe later in the game. Okay. Cool. Riku.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Oh, I didn't save it after the sphere grid stuff. That's okay. I do love this game. I keep forgetting I changed the buttons around. Alrighty then. Moving right along, dum footloose and fancy free. Do 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 do. I know canonically they're holding their breath. I'm wondering how long they can hold their breath for. Also, how do you train that in this world? Like, is there a certain, like, specific training you have to go through to become a Blitzball player to be able to hold your breath for that long of a period of time? Yeah. Ooh. Saving again. Some of the updates they did here I really like. I love how they're like, we brought this guy down to here to help us, and he just begins banging on the touchpad. listen to that music. Curious. The dings are much more prevalent. The original audio is so much louder. All right, let's go back. Oh, let's go back to the subtle version. Dun 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 dun. Just having her collect grenades for now. Boop. Oh, that's right. Since there's 3 fish, they're got more health. Okay. Owie! Steal. Give me more grenades. Ba, 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 ba. A speed sphere, you say? Oh. Oh. Then they bring him here so he can proceed to just hit things, and then they work. Dun dun dun. Is this the game where the meme laugh came from? It is the game where the meme laugh came from. The meme laugh that I have heard too many people say that cutscene alone means the entire game has terrible voice acting, despite the fact that the meme laugh had a purpose in the story and it makes sense with context to what's going on. Ugh. Sorry. It's been a point of contention for me for a long time. It's one of my favorite games. But yes, this is the game with a ha 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 ha. Which even when I first heard it, like, I thought was just a very endearing scene, and it was kind of silly and ridiculous, like real life is. Sometimes it does, like, this game doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's kind of perfect for that. At the same time, sometimes this game takes itself way too seriously. Grenade! Cheer! Grenade! I'll do another cheer. Raise our strength and defense. Love this game, and I agree it's upsetting that that equals bad voice acting. Right? So annoying. Out of attack range. Because we totally can't swim after it. Let's stand by, get some health. Get Nautilus charged. Heal you while I have a second. Attack you from behind. Grenade. This is the reason I stocked up on grenades. Wait. It's not going to let me do the thing yet? Weird. It usually does on the second one. Cheer again. Maybe I had to do it with Titus. Or maybe not. I don't know. I think I'm just ruining this fight. Ah! Last grenade. Yeah, Titus has to do it. They made him the master tactician. Nobody ever would have thought to swim after it. Grenade! Hell yeah. Another thing that I love about this game, it explains why enemies fade into weird little glowy firefly things. Because in a lot of games, enemies just kind of vanish, and you're like, there's no corpse left, and you're like, why? And in this game, they're like, oh yeah, there's a reason, like, these things can be explained in universe, and that's... It's just good writing. It's just good writing. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's right. Turn the lights on. There it is. The hell? What is that guy doing? Are you in the middle of combat? Like, what is he doing? I'm so confused. Like, is he glitched? I feel like he's in the middle of like a turn-based combat, and we just can't see what he's doing. The wreckage of something great. It's like Happy Festival fireworks, yeah? Such a weirdly designed ship.
Verfutra airship. Tradanukt van een neker.
Did one of the guys leave his gun over there?
Hoof, roofdu, tungadib.
No, turn the camera back around. There's a gun just on the end of the ship.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Can I steal it? Can I perform an armed uprising on this ship? Did it just vanish?
Hungry.
Why didn't you eat the gun? Did you kick it into the ocean? Like they have like a bayonet attached to the end of it.
Whoa! Right on.
Our heroes, ladies and gentlemen, too stupid to eat. I didn't realize you made it so spicy. Why is it spicy?
It's because you eat too fast.
Oh, he picked up the tray and then it vanished. There are some weird little
Hey!
errors in the game I'm noticing.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Whoa-hoo-hoo!
I feel like it's an appropriate trauma response. Get swallowed by Godzilla.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Almost
I didn't
killed
get a
numerous
chance to.
times.
Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh.
We?
We means you.
We.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Why all
Where
the
are you
ass
from?
shots of the 16-year-old?
Xanarkin.
Please stop.
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Did you hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind.
Then I
Then
started
I
to
started
wonder.
to wonder.
Oh, I wonder, do I do? What's in the Wonder Ball?
Did
I know it's
I
Who Wrote the Book of Love, but
Say something funny?
commercials.
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
He
you'll
swallowed
never
me into
know
his
time.
anus.
They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
For some reason, all I could think about was going into his anus.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkin.
There's a lot of jokes I want
Sin
to make
destroyed
right
it
now.
1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh?
Spoilers, they get to Xanarkand. It
What-
is ruins,
What do you mean, 1,000 years
but there's
ago?
like
But I
an
saw
up and
Sin
coming
attack Xanarkin.
Blitzball team that's been just practicing
You're
there
saying
in
that
secret.
happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
Oh, I can play again. That gun was right here. I just kind of want to look at everything, you know? I want to look at the front, like, I want to know what the logistics of the inside of this ship are. Because it looked like there was, like, a front section of the ship that was, like, attached to two metal beams that weren't attached to the back part of the ship, and I want to be like, well, how ship function? Why giant spinny wheel? Anyway. Overthinking this. It's a video game that came out in, what, 2001, I think?
You said... You play Blitzball?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Huh.
That's a Disney movie.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca.
Smacks him in
Promise.
the back of the head.
You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here. Oh, and one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
Did the Albed ever go to Xanarkand? Like, everyone knows it's there. You think maybe they would go there to try to, like, salvage technology or something. Or maybe they're afraid to in case, like, Yevon comes down on their heads.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
I don't know my own strength! The gun! The gun was on the ship again. Why was the gun there? I'm not crazy. I saw it. Sin! Sin is here. Under us. Under us.
Whoa!
Oh no, Sin's toxin. It just makes me want to get in his butthole again. Why gun? Who gun? You did? It's just there on the ship. It has to be like like when the developers were making the game, like, I don't know if they just placed it there. Maybe in the original, like, PlayStation 2 version of the game, it's not there. And maybe it's something that happened with the HD remaster. I don't know. Like, I kind of want to... I kind of want to check. There's also... So... Wait. So in that first cutscene, when he's... back when he's in the temple, when he gets knocked out by Riku, and he's falling over, you see that guy, the one Albed guy, stop, turn, and then stand there, kind of like this, like he's holding a gun in his hand. Because in the previous cutscene, he was holding a gun. But in that cutscene, he was standing there like this with no gun in his hand. What if, with the HD remaster, it somehow got fucked up and somehow put that gun on the ship, just on the end of it during some of the cutscenes? That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Why gun? Who gun? When gun? How gun? You like this theory? I do too. It's a good theory. I'm gonna have so many save files. Alright. I love the little chocobo. Oh, we're gonna hear the arranged music for this part too. Gonna never have too many save files. With some games, yeah.
Riku!
You okay?
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
The impossible amount of hair gel for that man's quail head. Hi, Rosudo. Hi, Keppo. I will say, the CG cutscenes in this game, some of them are gorgeous. That one, a little dated, but that's fine. I can swim! Hold on, I have to go get a secret. I like this version of the arranged music. So this is the original. This was the PlayStation 2 version. I think I prefer this. And I know some of that's going to be nostalgia talking, but... A power sphere. Let me get this, which is a secret for later. The Moon Crest. There's a joke I want to say, but it's a joke that I'm stealing from somebody else. And yes, I know where all the treasure chests are. I'll wait. I'll wait until the appropriate time. We're almost there. Luzu and Gata.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Why is the music so loud?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
I'm gonna have to... It won't let me change the music or anything right now.
You know amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanabes.
Oh. Okay. Just audio went... Nah, we're gonna stop.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
Praise be to Yevon.
All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother. What, you hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Did you just absent-mindedly toss a ball? I feel like these balls do not obey the laws of physics. Fucking Dotto over here, just taking a ball to the face constantly. Oh no, not you two. Which one are you? Jessu? I don't remember. I don't remember which one's which. I know this is Dotto. I remember that because, spoiler alert, the Besaid Aurochs suck. But Dotto is actually, once you level him up a bit when playing Blitzball, he's one of the best players in the league. So you never get rid of Dotto. You just level him up as fast as possible. You replace this guy as soon as you can. This is Keepa, the goalie. He sucks. Like, he is terrible. Anyway, I'll admit, we're not the best blitzers in Spira. To do our best. That's our motto, though. Guess it's not enough, though. Here, take this and do your best, y'all. Thank you. Always talk to the NPCs. Really want to make Captain Waka proud at this year's tournament. Come practice with us once. The toxin wears off. I said that weirdly. Thank you for the potions. Good job. This is Jasu. The shot was spectacular, brother. Wish I could shoot like that. Captain Waka's waiting for you. You better get going, yeah? There's fiends on the road, yeah? Use this if you get in trouble. Hell yeah. I gotta stop closing my eyes when the ball comes down. Jesus Christ, Dotto. Being a blitzball player is probably what saved you out there. Best players, they can hold their breath like forever. I wish I could do that. We had an underwater race once, yeah? To see how long we could go. 2 laps and we were out, but Captain Waka went 5, no sweat. That toxin's nasty stuff, yeah? You should go rest up. What am I saying? Take this, it might help. Finally! This is Letty. I can head the ball pretty good. Today's just a bad day, yeah? This is really weird, yeah? I could do 5 in a row yesterday. I'm nowhere near Captain Waka, but I can hold my own underwater, yeah? It's just that I'm not so good with the ball. It's true that the best players can even sleep underwater? Man, that's like superhuman, you know? I can head the ball pretty good. Oh, you're not going to give me an item. Letty, you're on my shit list. Let's go let's go attack the Waka. I don't know why I said it like that.
I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkand was destroyed, right?
Like 1,000 years ago?
So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up.
Says the Blitzball
But
player
at
who's
that
never won a
time,
game.
All I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
I love this game. Save it again. Nothing to level up. Alright. Proceed. There is still a joke I would like to use.
Hey, it's this way.
I don't wanna go swimming with you, Waka. You're a bit of a creep when you do this. Oh, I like the music here. Oh, that sounds great. So this is the original score. Ooh, it's faster. The weird distortion? I love that. Okay, I'm having too much fun. I'll do the arranged version still. Flower. Despite its age, this game is gorgeous. Oh, and now he uses the force to shove me off. Didn't even touch me. Even in the original version of the game, I remember he didn't really look like he touched Titus there. So the reason, there are some chests hidden under the water in this area, so I need to find them. I just don't remember where they're all at. Okay, so the joke I wanted to make, this is a joke I'm stealing from an old internet person who hasn't made a video in a long time. Probably for the best. Waka uses a ball. So first of all, they're fighting underwater, which anybody who plays D&D knows that that's going to be very difficult. But Waka throws a ball at people to kill them. And the joke that I want to make is, yeah, sometimes I let a little bit of air out of the ball so it leaves a whelp when it hits, yeah? I'm done. Alright, let's kill stuff. Kill it. Owie. No reason to use that. Can I kill those? Not strong enough. Cool. Wakka gives Big Brother energy. Not like creepy, like government oversight Big Brother energy, just actual, like a Big Brother. A Phoenix down. I, for the longest time when I was younger, had no idea what the fuck a Phoenix down actually was. That does mean in each of these universes, Phoenixes have to exist. But I'm pretty sure you don't ever see one. So, meh. Maybe that's just what they call them, because it sounds nice. Which does mean that they have the lore of Phoenix in this universe. Oh, I love the fact that the camera just straight up goes underwater here. Ooh. Did you hear the violin kick in there in the background? That was nice. So there are going to be parts in this game where I am just going to grind a little bit just to gain levels. This is not one of them. These fish do not give enough experience. And the only reason I want to grind levels is because the first time I ever played this game, I just plowed through the story. I did not grind at all. And it made the game so much harder. Plus, the combat in this game is insanely good. On the off chance that anyone hasn't played it, if you haven't noticed, on the top right corner of the screen, you will notice that there is a list of faces, and like it says Mon A, Mon B. That's literally the turn order. Final Fantasy games previous to this used what was called an ATB gauge, an active time battle gauge, which was where there was a bar, and once that bar went all the way up, that character could take a turn, and the battle gauge would change depending on if like somebody had haste cast on them, or slow, or stop. And so the enemies also had that going for them. There wasn't like a set turn order. So for some reason, my camera has turned on AI tracking, and it is now tracking my head wherever I turn. That's fine. But in this game, everything is static. You could literally set your controller down and not touch it, and nothing will happen. So, like, if I have to go to the bathroom right now, I can just get up and walk off, which is actually very convenient. And it almost, like, at first when you think about that, it almost seems like a downgrade, but they balance the combat so well, with some enemies being so strong and some enemies doing status effects, and everything works really well. And that turn order is everything. It's all about, and this is D&D terminology coming out, it's all about action economy. It's all about turn economy, and like, because some moves in this game will cause enemies to go later in the turn order or sooner in the turn order. Like, if you use like a really strong attack, there's a decent chance that the enemy will get to attack 3 times immediately after, because like using that attack use like 2 actions or something. Like it just changes the turn order. And there are some, like, see, look, so if I were to just attack this enemy, nothing, the turn order wouldn't change. But if I go to use cheer, it changes the turn order. And it's an absolutely ingenious way. I meant to attack the other one. Oh, he killed it. Okay. It's a really good system. Not gonna bother leveling up yet. Well, actually I will, because he was about to get a strength point. Actually, what is that? Do I want that for him? Jinx? Nah, Jinx really isn't that useful. At least not this early. I'll save that for Kamari. Oh, that music is so pretty. Alright, let me sort everything. Owie! Oh, look at the ruins under here. Oh, well, that's distracting. Camera is now above the water. So I can swim all the way over here, but there's nothing over here, sadly. I think that last chest I got is the last one in this area, if memory serves. Preemptive strike. There's a lot of enemies here, actually. Ooh, critical hit. Captain Waka. Alright, so it's wanting me to go this way with Waka. No, it's not. Oh, that... Oh, I could take him back to get Lancet and Scan. That would be interesting. Extract mana. Extractability is going to be insanely useful later on. I am just going to take Waka down his normal path. Mostly because of accuracy for him. Because he is my ranged person. Oh. Yeah, the surface of the water is a little distracting. And you can't really see the underwater bits as well. Though I guess it doesn't matter as much at this point. Ah, there we go. Fucking creeper. He laughs underwater. We hear him perfectly. And then he tries to harass him.
You want me on your team, right?
Hmm? A major Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then, you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
Yep.
My first match last year was my big chance. but something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey!
So, you want to win the next
Why
tournament?
did they make
Go
him
out
look
with
like a
bang.
quail?
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do, long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say what's our goal, you say victory. When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
You serious?
Victory? You're serious?
I will try. I make no promises. So you know what? Let me preemptively give you a health potion. Awesome. I literally run circles around you. Alright, I'm done. No combat here?
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Twould.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Crews of what?
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
No combat. Interesting.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't remember. I don't know any prayers. Does this have an impact on the game? I kind of want to look it up. Does this have an impact on the game in some way? I'm curious. I really should put gamer. Hello. Final Fantasy 10. So I'm curious. So I'm looking at a few of these and I'm like, well, these are interesting. So there are weird little secret things that I didn't know about. You can change people's affections, but that doesn't really affect the story of the game, which is odd. Let's do I don't know any prayers, because...
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
It's weird that,
Go ahead,
like,
you try.
a hand symbol is called a prayer, because when I think of praying, being raised in, you know, the South and amongst Christianity, I feel like those are, like, it just means two different things. I guess there aren't any specific deities, though, that they pray to in this universe, so...
Okay, now, go present yourself to the Temple Summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
This music's very pleasant. But, as per usual, I want to hear the original. Okay, mostly the same. Some weirdness at the beginning of the arranged version. Odd clothes you got. What land you from? This your first time to Besaid? Don't get many strangers here. I remember every visitor we got. You're the guy from the sea, right? I heard about you from Sir Luzu. Me favourite's Lord O'Halloran, yeah, spitting image of me old hubby. Chest. Stealing phoenix feathers. Said's devotion to the teachings of Yevon is commendable, still there is much for a priestess such as I to teach them. There's a doggy. Hope the Aurochs don't lose their first match again. I'd like to see them at least tie a game one of these years. Oh. Poor guys. Is there anything to buy? Nah. Thank you, come again. Person! Is it true that Sin showed up me here? Oh boy! And the SS Leahy's scheduled to leave any day now. What's up, Walker?
Go present yourself to the Temple Summoner.
Then we'll eat, yeah? Random person. Besaid fabrics they make here are famous all over Spira. If I buy cheap and sell high, I'll be rolling in Gil in no time. There's even like an animation for the thread. That's interesting. Doesn't look the best in these graphics, but that's fine. So the backgrounds of this game are very colorful, and I love it. Mainlanders love the fabrics we weave here in Besaid. Suppose you can't run a business on tradition alone, yeah? Besaid's weaving being noticed. See, that's something I never really paid attention to when I was younger, was the fact that that's how this village makes money, is they sell their fabrics. Secret. Since struck Besaid village so many times I lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner just let it be. High potion. 400 gil. 2 potion. The music. I'm genuinely just kind of getting lost in the music right now. Like, I'm just sitting here listening to it, just so relaxed. Yeah, there's these tutorial machines, which I never use. Kitties! I'm sad that they don't make a noise when you click on them. What's up, dude? I had a run-in with Sin's Toxin before, too, yeah? I'm a lot better now, but things were pretty bad for a while. Can't remember who I was or where I came from. Scary, yeah? Man, I nearly cried, and that's the truth. Got better, but only have to pray at the temple a lot. Ah, well. Luzu, Gata, introduce me.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Something tells me that it won't. But, you know, it's fine. People. So something that's always irritated me is, even in the original game, you could wander all the way the fuck back here, and there's no reason to. There's nothing over here. Like... And it's not like that. Like, if this was an open world, like more of an open world game, it'd be different. Like, it'd be fine. Yeah, sure. You can just kind of wander off the beaten path a bit and go look, and there doesn't have to be a chest hidden somewhere. But it isn't. It's a single player game with narrow corridors through half of it. Like, there are secrets hidden in places in the game too. So it's weird that, like, there wouldn't be something. Like, maybe just on one side even. There doesn't have to be something on both sides. Just, like, one item. Or have an item, like, hidden back here in the corner. Weird little nitpick. Anyway. Still one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is the same.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Sorry, I was looking at some of the outfits of on some of the statues. That guy's just staring at me. Alright. The village was attacked by Sin when I was a little kid. Yeah, the village was burnt to ashes. I still have nightmares of that day. So there's supposed to be a bunch of statues in here of... Oh, shit. Yeah, that's Braska.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
You know how hard it was to get the head tentacle thing made in stone?
High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
Oh.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over
Funny
and over.
and a little sad.
Funny and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons.
That person must
The
have been
Aeons
blind.
hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
Dumb as a brick. Cool. So out of all the statues, this one's the one that makes me giggle. Because, like, this outfit, though, like, between that and the hat that it has on, are hilarious. Me favorite Lord O'Holland, yeah? Spit an image of me old hubby. High Summoner Gandalf. Oh, that... Okay, so he does have a name. Gandalf. Give us your blessing. This isn't Gandalf. Are these all supposed to be, like, past summoners? Why do they all look the same? May the apprentice summoner return to us safely. I'm sure the Lord Broski is watching over our apprentice summoner. I have not name-dropped her yet. Don't bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. Is it? They'll just... Alright, I already talked to you. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm getting messages about when I'll be finished streaming, as I have plans. This room's very colorful and pretty. Look at this. Even searching the scriptures of Yevon, I've found no cure for Sin's toxin. May the blessing of Yevon guide you to health, my friend. I too will pray for the blessing of Yevon to shine upon you. And it's interesting because they're praying, technically in that case, to you, Yevon. Please let the orc score at least one goal. Jesus Christ. Oh no! Wait. So this guy did say the names. Pray hard, Tox will surely release the script. He said the names of all the statues. High Summoners in order from right... Oh, okay. So Braska, Lady Jokun, who can't see, Lord O'Holland, who is a blitzball player, and Lord Gandalf over here. Lord Gandalf looks hilarious. There's nothing in here. But this music is sublime. Only sworn guardians may approach the Cloister of Trials. Why does that guy walk weird? Oh. I don't think that person's real. Alright. Is this the one Walker's in? It is.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
No. I look treed. There's a difference. But it's been... nearly...
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly 3 days.
But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die. Fine, let him. Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That logic tracks.
Waka?
Waka Waka. I know it's probably like, okay, so top left. Oh, you guys can't see it. Never mind, it's not important. I'm just nitpicking small little things as I play. So I did have plans today. Oh, there's a book here. I don't remember that being there. Maybe B is one that I always missed in previous playthroughs. I could be wrong. Oh, hey. Saw the apprentice summoner and 2 guardians enter the temple yesterday. Everything looked alright then, but now I'm starting to worry. You look for Waka? The priest called him to the temple a while back. Let me save the game again. So I did have plans today. My stream got started about an hour later than I had intended because I was having some technical issues. Downside to not streaming for a while is you've got to go back in and get a few things set up. Then my controller wouldn't turn on, and I refused to play this game without a controller because if I'm going to play a Final Fantasy game, it has to be with a controller. Actually, as a matter of fact, in my own time right now, I'm currently playing, can't really read that, Final Fantasy 16, which I'm having a ton of fun with. But for me, Final Fantasy games are, like, I've considered playing a brand new Final Fantasy game on the series, on the stream before. The problem is, Final Fantasy is close to my heart, and it's Final Fantasy, except for like 11 and 14, are single-player experiences that are best experienced without any distraction, which is the reason I don't play them on stream. If I haven't played them before, usually. Now, I might make exceptions for like sequels, say like Final Fantasy X-2. To be fair, I have beaten X-2 before. The game is abhorrent, but I have played it. But I would be willing to play it on stream after this one, potentially. Also with, say, 13. 13, I know for my streaming anniversary a few years ago, I started playing Final Fantasy 13 on the stream. And I stopped playing it because I was so bored and irritated already, and I had only just started. But I might pick it back up, and I think I still have my old save file, so I don't have to, like, go back and redo the beginning of it again. God, this music is so good. I don't know how many times I've just, when playing this game for like the 5th time or whatever, I would just stop playing and just sit here and listen. And when I originally played this game, I didn't have a headset on. I do, yeah. I'm just kind of just generally chatting at the moment. But yeah, so when I originally played this game, I didn't have a headset. I played it specifically through my TV speakers. I remember, like, just sitting there at home, loving all the music so much, but when you put on a headset, I almost don't like playing a game without a headset on anymore, just because it's so, like, the sound quality is just so dominant over listening to things through a television speaker. There's so many nuances and things of the audio that you can pick up that you can't do if you're just listening to it through TV speakers. Like, part of me kind of wants to just start watching movies and shit with a headset on, just because, like, it makes such a big difference. This music is very distracting. Yeah, but yes, gamer. Unfortunately, I do have to go. I have plans. I have one plan. We're gonna go get something to eat. My wife and I have, glad you streamed today. I miss just talking and listening to you. I miss you too, gamer. It's really nice. I missed streaming. I did. This has been a lot of fun. It's been fun playing something that I know so well that I'm not expecting any surprises from. At least not yet. There will be surprises later because, like I said, this is the international version, which I've never gotten very far on. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff, like some summons and stuff that we'll get later in the game that I've never even seen. I don't know anything about, and I'm super stoked for that. DM me sometime when you get a chance. I'm always free to talk, my friend. I will. Next time I see you hop onto a stream, I'll definitely try to hop on, unless I'm at work, in which case I can only do it for a few minutes. But anyway, guys, let me swap to this, and I'm going to leave that music playing in the background because I can. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. It's been a fun... Yes, you have a question. Ask away. I await with bated breath. On my railroad, I have locomotives named after important people. Okay. Do you need names of important people that might be interesting? May you name one after me? You may, yes. Happily. Thank you, gamer. I appreciate it. If anyone hasn't, anybody watching this in the future or on my on my VOD or even right now, if you have not checked out Gamerman, please check out Gamerman. Gamerman is awesome. They're incredibly nice, incredibly fun to listen to. They love trains. And like, what more do you need? Like, just a giant locomotive that can run over people. It's not much, but you are important to me, friend. I love you, man. I love you too, gamer. That's really nice. This music's making me emotional. I gotta stop. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. This has been a ton of fun. I'm happy to do this again. I'm hoping I can at least do this once a week at minimum. It's tough to do because I also have my D&D game that I've got to work on. But thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I love you all very much. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.